I was trying out for the volleyball team when it first happened. A wall of static slowly moved down my vision. We were lined up waiting our turn to hit the ball, and I kept telling the other kids to go in front of me. I didn't know what else to do. After a minute or two, it went away, and I took my turn. I didn't tell my mom too much about what happened, but she knew something was wrong, and that began our many visits to the family doctor and the eye doctor. A few months later, we were on our way to sick kids, with my head under a blanket because the daylight was too bright for my eyes. None of the many doctors that came to visit told me what was happening, but at 10 o'clock that night, I had brain surgery. I don't remember much from that time, but I do remember an occupational therapist coming in the room and asking me what she was holding in her hand. I couldn't see anything, but I felt like I had to answer the question. So I just started blurting things out. Golf club, pen, baseball bat. I wasn't scared that I was blind or paralyzed on one side. I just wanted to pretend that it wasn't happening. It didn't really sink in until one day the eye doctor told me that I would never see again. For weeks after that, I would always keep my head down. I figured it wasn't worth moving it if I couldn't see anything. Then one day my mom said, "Nell, if you can't see the person, just look towards the sound. Always keep your head up and look forward." I started rehab 2 months after the surgery. I would always joke, "Do I really have to get out of my wheelchair?" And they would say, "Well, you want to walk again, don't you?" There are many days I didn't think I ever would. Unlike the eye doctor, no one ever said I wouldn't walk again, and they were good at making the exercises fun. They learned how to push me a little. It was a lot of work, but slowly I spent less and less time in the wheelchair. And one day, when I was walking with the physiotherapist, I saw a shadow. The radiation and chemo that followed rehab hit me pretty hard, and I didn't go home much. During chemo, I remember playing cards with an occupational therapist. We used the jumbo cards, but for the first time, I didn't need any help reading them. I still do follow-ups and tests. I have tremors on my left side.
Have limited peripheral vision, take a few medications, and have some balance issues.
Cancer has really impacted my life, and I had to adjust my expectations. But I've learned the importance of hard work and how to push myself, and I always keep my head up.
You happy with that?
Yeah, not quite the same, but similar enough.
Yep.